Cheeky Crumbs. I've been on holiday. Do I look tan? Not really. And today we're going to be making a Charlotte Tiramisù Cake. This is my spin on a Charlotte cake because I really wanted to make one. And I really like tiramisu, and I'm making this for my grandma's birthday and she likes tiramisu also. So I thought, how could I combine the two? So it's like using lady fingers, and this is a cold cake, so it's gonna no bake. It's just gonna go in the fridge and freezer. So let's get started. What you're gonna need: 2 loaves, 200 grams of lady fingers, 6 eggs, 120 grams of sugar, 250 ml of cream, 500 grams of mascarpone cheese, 2 to 3 espresso cups of coffee with 2 spoons of sugar, and some cocoa powder for decorating. And you're also going to need a tin, and it's better if it is open. You can open the tin. To start making your tiramisu cream, you're going to need a large bowl or a kitchen robot with a whisk attachment. And we're gonna need to separate our 6 eggs. So we're gonna put the egg yolks in the bowl and the egg whites in another bowl and save them for later. Now that we have separated our egg yolks and egg whites, we're gonna add in half of our sugar. And we're gonna whisk it. Whisk it for about 5 to 10 minutes. The mixture needs to become airy and light and fluffy. Once your egg mixture looks like this, so you can see it's grown quite a bit, we're gonna add the mascarpone cheese. And we're gonna add all of it inside. And we're gonna mix well until incorporated. Next, we're gonna whip the egg whites. So place your egg whites in a large bowl, and I'm gonna use a handheld mixer this time. And when they're halfway whipped, we're gonna add the remaining half of the sugar continuously while whipping. This is like a multitasking thing. And we need to whip them until they are nice and firm peaks. Now that our egg whites have been whipped, we're gonna add them to our mascarpone cheese and egg yolk mixture. And we're just gonna add a little bit at a time, just using a spatula, no mixers. And we're carefully gonna fold this in. So to fold it, you just go from the bottom to the top like that, so we don't lose the air that we just put into the egg whites. Now that this is all incorporated and it's nice and creamy and light, we're gonna whip the cream. So in a normal tiramisu, you would not be adding whipped cream. But because we're making a Charlotte tiramisu and this will have to hold its shape and be in the fridge and freezer, adding whipped cream helps it be more compact. So we're just gonna place our cream in a large bowl. And you can already use whipped cream if you prefer. And we're gonna whip it. So now we're gonna incorporate our whipped cream into our mixture. And we're gonna fold it right the same way we did the egg whites. Once your mixture is nice and creamy and smooth and has no bits and pieces in it, we're gonna put this in the fridge until we need it later. So now we can focus on putting our ladyfingers in the tin. So we're gonna take a ladyfinger and we're gonna dip it in the coffee. And there are 2 ways of doing this. One is the easy way, one is the prettier way, but it's a lot of hassle. So the easy way is to stick the coffee part against the tin so that the ladyfinger actually stands. The harder part is to turn the ladyfinger around, because this is what will be on the edge once we remove the tin, and to place it, and they will fall, you see? So you need to work fast and place them and then place the bottom. So it's a bit of a like puzzle Jenga Lego thing going on, but it's the same thing really. So I found a little trick to actually make the difficult part easier. So first of all, line your tin with wax paper. And then if you make a base with 5 ladyfingers, and then you kind of create a place where they can't fall, it actually, they do stay up. So this is the way to go, I think. So once your cake tin looks like this, and don't worry about the bottom, no one's gonna see that. And well, you just need to fit them really well. And in my tin, they didn't fit full size, so I had to puzzle it up. So anyway, we're gonna take the cream out of the fridge, and we're gonna put half of the cream inside, well, up to halfway. Yeah, so I'd say about there. And make sure it's evenly spread out. And then we're gonna take our cocoa powder and put some on top. You can use a little sieve, makes life a lot easier. Just sprinkle it. Yum, this looks so yummy. And now we're gonna make another layer. This is optional. So you can either make another layer of ladyfingers and then put the cream and the cocoa powder on top like a regular tiramisu. Or you could have even just filled it all with the cream and just put the cocoa powder on top. It's completely up to you, but I think it's nice to have some ladyfingers in the middle because it resembles more the original tiramisu. So I'm gonna do that. So once you've made your ladyfinger layer, make sure you don't dip the biscuits in piping hot coffee because that will just melt them. So let the coffee rest a bit. Even if it's cold, it's okay, don't worry. So now we're just gonna pour the cream on top. And you can go as high or as low as you want. If you want to leave a border, you're allowed to. You can do whatever you want. No rules. So I decided to leave a little border. And now you're gonna take your cocoa powder and sprinkle it on top. There we go. And you can add little decorations if you like. I might put some nuts on there maybe. I'll see. So you're now gonna place this in the fridge for at least 4 hours. And my advice is before serving, put it in the freezer for like an hour and then take it out and serve it because it will just cut better. So yeah, that's my advice. So off to the fridge we go. So here it is, our Charlotte Tiramisù cake, more or less. Frozen cake, cold cake, ice cream cake. And it has all the ladyfingers around and the tiramisu on the top. And I put a little ribbon around it just, well, to make it a little bit prettier. And I left the base on, but I'm making this cake for my grandma's 92nd birthday. So I'm actually gonna be putting the tin back on because it needs to travel with me for a couple of hours in the car. So fingers crossed. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!